Good afternoon, everybody. We got 3 working days until we got to go to the swap meet, and we got a handful of things that we need to finish. I'm going to mock up some tail lights. I'm going to use this board, put the old tail lights that were back here on each side here, and I'm just going to screw them into this board and secure this board for now. That's going to get us to the swap meet. We still have to build this back wall, but today I'm kind of focusing on the little things that still need to get done, because it's just me and my son today. And I can't do too much fab work with him, so. Right here, we got our windshield wipers. I had to bring the harness down from up there, which is fine for now. So these are the holes where the wipers go through, but we put this piece of metal in here, so we covered them up. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to pop a hole in here. We're going to put some silicone around this, pop those through there, find the bolts to bolt them back down, and put the arms on and all that, get our windshield wipers working. That's one thing we really need to get done, so that's what I'm going to focus on right now, and then we'll move on to the tail lights, and we're also going to do this back wall in the door in this episode as well, so stay tuned for all of that. Alright, first snafu we're running into here, you can see we're about a ½ an inch or so shy of bolting this all the way in. And that's because if you look up here, this is the support that used to bolt down here. It's obviously doesn't have that extra chunk there, something that I missed when I was putting this together. So both of these, I got to remove a little bit of metal in order to slide the motors, the wiper motors in there, and have it working. So that's what we're going to do. Alright guys, unfortunately we didn't make it too far with this yesterday, but I did get the wipers completely installed. This is actually the squirter right here. So those are done. Let's hit the key, turn them on. They work. So that's a step in the right direction. That's one thing ticked off the list, or checked off the list, and we got to move on. All right, so this is our next project, is this door. So we got to get this door out, we got to get it cut in half. I got to make sure I have the supplies that I need to put this thing back together. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take it up, make sure it fits in the doorway. Well, it's going to be short, but just make sure that my doorway opening is the right width, which it should be. On a previous episode, we built this wall out of 1 1/4 095 square tubing, and I built it to be the width of the door plus a ½ an inch, so about a 1/4 inch gap on each side of the door to allow for expansion and for a seal and all that stuff. Alright, yeah, we're perfect in there. The door's about 1 inch thick. We got probably 20 inches, I bet. Maybe more. Let's see roughly how much more door we need. About 2 feet. 2 feet of door. Holy moly. So it turns out we got about 2 feet to add to this door. That was a lot more than I thought. The other problem with this door is you can see that it's got a bend in it. So we have to cut the door basically right here at this seam where it bends. Problem is, window's in the way. See how the windowsill seal is literally right along the line that we got to cut. Which cutting it's not going to be the problem. Welding it back together with that in there is going to be the problem. So I'm going to take this in the shop and we're going to see if we can just pop the window out. And by the way, I'm giving myself about a ½ a day to get this done. So yeah, let's get this thing in the shop. Alright, so this thing is essentially done. I was originally going to skin the inside of this as well, but this is actually going to be a temporary door in the rear because I'm going to be using this as a U-Haul, and I wanted to have a wide enough door I could get my toolboxes and stuff in through the door. So that's why this door was perfect for that. It's already, you know, it's all about 3 feet wide, and I made it about 6 feet tall, so we won't have an issue there. But later on, this door is just going to be too big. It's going to take up too much room in the back there, and I got to build a bathroom in that area. So I'm going to put a narrower door there in the future. So there's no sense in putting a ton of work into this. So I haven't even finished welding the front of it. I just kind of got a bunch of tacks. But I put some primer on this side, and we got to prime the other side. Let's see if we can flip this without getting paint. Yes. There you go. Yep, I just got a bunch of tacks going across here. And I think we're just going to leave it like that because, like I said, there's no sense in finishing it. So, give it a quick wipe down, put some paint on it, and move on. We got a lot to do. Alright, there we go. The handle's in a weird spot, but like I was saying, it's a temporary door. So, door's in there, it's all bolted in. I even put the seal in and primed the jam. So this thing is ready to go. Now that that's done, our next step is to get a piece that goes above here. And luckily, we have a couple of pieces from the bus that should fit up there perfectly. I gotta figure out which one fits and get it up there. We're gonna have to get it glued and screwed in place. And then we gotta fill in these side panels, which I don't even have the metal for yet. My wife took the screws out of a couple more of the roof pieces inside the bus, not these, but the ones inside the bus. I still gotta pull those down. One goes on each side. So, but like I said, let's start with this and get that done. Good morning, everybody. We're out here at the bus, and last night I got the rear wall done. Super stoked about this. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get all that done in one day. Basically, yesterday morning I started. I had nothing up on this wall, and this door was still in one piece. So in one day, I worked about 13 hours. I got all of this in here, and got the door lengthened, got that in there, and we gotta leave for the track tomorrow. around noon. So we still got a handful of things to do, like I gotta make these tail lights going. I have to rig up something for these tail lights here. I gotta extend the wiring from up here to come all the way down to meet those. I got a handful of just small things. I gotta put the mirrors back on. We gotta clean this place out, which I've been doing this morning. I got quite a bit cleaned out. I need to roll my welder out of here and get that out of here. You know, a lot of cleanup and some incidentals. Well, we got a list. Let's look at the list. See what the list says. Alright, so our list says we gotta fix the door latch, because when we cut the roof off, things shifted a little bit and now the door latch is just barely off to where it won't latch. So this hole needs to be opened up just a little bit up this way. Same with this one, a little bit up this way. And that'll be fixed. We got a huge air leak. I'm pretty concerned about that. Hopefully we can get that fixed. The mirrors, we gotta put the mirrors on. We got the license plates on, tail lights, rear wall. I can cross that off now, and the body work. We still got tons of body work to do. So whatever time we have left over basically is going to be spent sanding and trying to throw some primer on this thing. So yeah, most of this stuff, it's not worth filming, so I think that's going to be it for this video. The next thing you're going to see is us taking this to the swap meet. It's first road trip, and then we'll show you around the swap meet. It's pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.